So often the stories we report on from this part of the world are grim. This is not one of them. This is a fascinating story where history, faith, and archaeology all intersect. This marble slab has covered for centuries what many Christians believe is the tomb of Christ.
My knees are shaking a little bit because I wasn't expecting this.
For 60 hours last week, the slab was pulled back to allow scientists and National Geographic to have a look. The inside of the tomb, where many believe Jesus was resurrected, has never been filmed.
I'm amazed. And that feeling of specialness, it just permeates the whole building.
Jerusalem's Church of the Holy Sepulchre has been at the center of Christianity since the earliest days of the faith, because this church contains the final stations of the cross, the locations, church leaders say, of where Christ was crucified, where his body was prepared for burial, and where he was entombed. There's a little house called the Edicule over the tomb, and this little house is why there's so much activity here now. The Edicule, damaged by water, fire, and earthquakes, is being renovated for the first time in 200 years. Earlier this year, NBC News was given privileged access to the Greek-led team of specialists drilling in metal supports, cleaning the stones.
After, you're looking exactly the same, of course, without any deformation, any cracks, any damage.
So
no?
it'll be more
to
solid
fix it,
inside, but it'll look the same.
Yes, yes, exactly.
They're fixing the little house and took a peek to see what's left under the slab covering the tomb inside.
The slab of marble on the top of what's believed to be Jesus' tomb has just been removed, and archaeologists are now analysing what's underneath it.
They found another slab with a carved cross, believed to be from the Crusader period, and the limestone burial shelf beneath it, examined scientifically, perhaps for the first time.
That's the goal for this week, to say, this is it. This is the GPS point that was first found in the 3rd century AD. I mean, that's the weight of history in your hands.
The holy bed from which the faithful say Christ rose from the dead may not be opened again for centuries. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre has long played a central role in history. Wars have been fought over it. The Crusades were launched in its name. And even today, it's still making headlines. Matt, Savannah, back to you.
Matt, you were right. That is fascinating, Richard. Thank you very much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.